Hey guys, Vape Doctor here with the usage review of the new Flowermate V5.0 Pro digital vaporizer. The V5.0 is a 3 temp vaporizer. The Pro has a digital display. It still has the same borosilicate glass mouthpiece, and it is the same chamber. However, it has no pass-through charging, and it has no chamber light like the original Flowermates. I think they kind of phased out the chamber light, but you can't pass-through charge the new digital Pro. To turn it on, 5 clicks. System on. Okay. I just had it on, so it's going to reach temperature pretty quick. I have it set at 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it's charging up. Oop, I hit the button. You got to be careful. These buttons are really sensitive. Let's go ahead and fill her up. Okay. Put about 0.25. I always leave space because you have the neck on the mouthpiece, so it's not packed too tight. Just get it so it's a nice snug pack. But okay, we're at 356 now. If you want to see Celsius, you have the up and down button on the side. That's for the temperature. If you hold them both in, it switches from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So just so you guys know, you can do Celsius. And one thing I do like, any digital vaporizer now has the battery indicator. That is fantastic, especially on a vaporizer. You can't swap the batteries out, so you know where you're at, and you're not going to get stranded. So I see that bumped up to 359. All right, we're going to start at 356 here, and actually here we'll start at 350. We'll jump 350 and jump up. I'll do a couple draws and you'll see the vapor, and I'll give you my opinion on the taste. At 350, it really tastes good. There's very little vapor, if any at all. This has a 5-minute shut off, so I'm going to show you what to do when it shuts off. It has a quick automatic back on, so you can keep your session going. All right, let's take another draw. 350. Really good taste. Not much vapor at all. It's actually we're gonna go ahead and bump it up to 360. Now this is my personal opinion. I don't think the temperatures are anywhere near accurate, and I'm going to show you. Anybody that's watched my videos knows that I don't like high temperatures. I like 345, 350, and then slowly creeping up. And 500 or 400 degrees is like where I draw the line. And I'll show you. I can go well beyond 400 degrees with this without coughing, which is not accurate because every other digital vaporizer I have, after I hit 400 degrees, it really irritates my throat. So here's 360. Okay, we got a little bit of vapor there. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Take another draw. Okay, there we got a little bit there. Okay, like no, I'm gonna bump this up real fast here. I don't want to have a super long video, so we're gonna go ahead and go to 370. Now, as long as that is not flashing, that means it's at the actual temperature. One thing I noticed is, how could this be accurate when you're pulling heat out of the chamber and the actual temperature never fluctuates from what it's set at? If it says 370, it's not going to go down 367, 365, which obviously it should, but it doesn't. That's why I'm holding it like this, so you can tell. Just watch the actual temperature. I'm going to take a pretty hard, long draw on here, and see if you'll see like the temperature should drop. Like, I mean, it should drop. Okay, we're finally getting some vapor production. As you see, the actual temperature and the set temperature never change. I call BS on that. There's no way that I could hit it as hard as I did for roughly 10 seconds and the temperature not drop. So this is kind of just basically, it's just, a roundabout. Don't think that these temperatures are accurate, because they are not. We're going to go ahead and jump it up to 380. Now, you see I'm at 380. That's 10 degree Fahrenheit difference. That's quite a bit, and it's already at temperature. That's pretty impressive, Okay, it went off. Auto shut off. Push that button. Turns the unit on. Push and hold to start the oven back up. See how it's going down, 360. Now it's going back up. When the auto shut off goes on, turns the unit off. Just push the button really fast, and then push and hold it to reheat the oven. Okay, we're at 380. Alright, starting to get vapor. There's like a cult following for Flowermates. I mean, I don't know if people like the old school. I'm going to bump it up to 390 while we're talking, let it heat soak. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bump it up to 400, because 400 always makes me cough, just to show you. I don't know if it's the fact that it looks like an old school dugout, it's just like old school kind of, but the Flowermate Pro with the digital display, my personal opinion, it's something that they actually should incorporate on. You saw my review of the Flowermate Mini. It's a much smaller size unit. Even if it has digital display, even if it's not accurate, at least it'll have the battery meter, which obviously makes you think, how accurate is the battery meter if the temperature display is so inaccurate. But we're at 400 degrees. Go ahead and take a draw. We should get good vapor. Got okay vapor. The taste is complete ABV now. After you get about, well, the Flowermate has always had the specific, it tasted like it tasted. It was a one set temperature, about 390 degrees, and so it automatically just tasted like ABV. Not burnt popcorn, but it's not bad, but it's not good by any means. We're gonna get a 420. I'm just gonna show you. If anybody's ever watched any of my videos, I mean, you'll see that like I have 400 degrees. I know, like 392 is usually my cutoff point. 400 is like my max. I like to start using water tools if I get 400 degrees or over. Here's 420. Decent vapor. I should be hacking up along. I have a really sensitive throat. The high temperatures bother me. I'm gonna go ahead and 4:30. According to this, it's already up the temperature. Let's go ahead and take a hit. See, I mean, I really should be like coughing like crazy. 430 degrees. I'm gonna take it. No, I don't know. I just always have a default of doing 350. Turn the unit off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Says system off. The unit's off. The oven's off. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ABV. Okay. Now, mind you, wasn't like super packed. I don't know if I hope that's a good view. We'll try to focus it in right there. See if you can see. It's relatively uniform. It does the same job as the original Flowermates. If you're a diehard fan of the Flowermates, for some reason, there's a lot of you out there. I mean, go for it. You know, if you want. I don't think it's. I think the original one, I called it the gas store vaporizer. It was $50 shipped from China, and it was a 1 temp, easy for new people, easy for a backup vape take. You don't care about it. If you lose it, you don't care. If it dies in 6 months, you throw it away. Go to smoke shop, buy a new one. These to me were the Bic lighters, and they just took this design and just started going crazy with it. Where it's nice to see that they're going small. I hope they start to improve on this unit. I recommend the Mini over the Pro all day long. I actually, I don't even really recommend the Pro. For $150, there's just a lot of vaporizers out there that you can get. I'm sure you can find it cheaper, but unless you're a diehard fan, if you are, look for a sale. Try to find under $100. But if you're not a diehard fan looking for a vaporizer, there really is no reason for me to recommend the Flowermate Pro, because I know the temperatures are off like 20-30 degrees. So the temperatures that you see aren't actual temperatures. They're just, numbers that you can go by as you're vaping. So I wouldn't recommend the Flowermate Pro to anybody really. It's not that special. The Mini is a different story. Look for my review on that. But I mean, it does work. It's a Flowermate. They've proven themselves in the vaporizer community. But I wouldn't personally recommend it. I'd say there's plenty of other options out there. That's just my opinion. Thanks for watching my review, guys. Have a good night.